We start this project with a heavy-duty can opener. I choose the KitchenAid, it seems to work the best. Alright, now I've added hot soapy water to my sink, and take a look at these cans. The Dr. Pepper can has a different top than the Coke can. If you look closely, you'll see that it's a little bit beveled in, where the Coke can is more flat pressed. And this makes a difference when you're cutting your cans. The Dr. Pepper or Pepsi brand cans seem to cut very easily, where the Coke cans, the can opener tends to roll off when you're trying to cut them. But you can cut both, you just have to be persistent with the Coke cans. So watch, as I try to cut it, it'll fall out of here. And just keep trying and you'll eventually get it. Next I'm going to rinse the can out and make sure the top comes out of the can. And then put it in the second sink as a rinsing sink. So here it is. Sometimes the tops just fall right out. Other times you have to pull them out. Here I'm rinsing the soap suds out. And you should get the tops, all the tops, out of the cans like this. And then I just give them one final rinse. Make sure all the soda and leftover residue is out of them, or else your house will smell like Pepsi when you turn your heater on for the first time. Next we'll be cutting the bottom of the can. Now this part comes with my kit. I made this part by hand. And basically you just slide your can over a piece of 1.5" PVC. You use this tool that comes in the kit, and it's sharpened, and then I just smack it down with a hammer. If you do it on a really hard surface, it seems to work better punching out the bottom. Pull it out, and you should have a hole on both sides. So here it is once again. Cutting that can. You just want to be nice and centered and hit that punch all the way down through. You can use a rubber mallet too. That works pretty well. There's the part that I've cut out. And look how quick and easy and nice of a cut that makes in the bottom. Next we're making a rack to hold the cans when we glue them. And I'm just using some 8-foot planks. These were fairly cheap. I think they're 8 foot by 3. I got them at the hardware store. And what I'm going to do is just put a screw in one side. And then hold them up together. Takes a little skill to do this. Just screw it right down. And run screws all the way up and down this rig. You should get something that looks like this. It's screwed together at a 45. And here's the end. And what we do is just take a scrap of plywood and screw it to one side. And then prop it up against the wall. And what I do is I level it out and get it with the one screw where I want it, so it sits nice. I mark it with a marker and then set it down and run the second screw in so that I know that the rig will stand up right and not lean to one side. So I'll set that up. Make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, next I'm going to stack 17 cans high and make a mark. This is the mark where I will stop gluing the cans. Next we're using a black silicone adhesive. You can buy this at Advanced Auto. And we put one can in the bottom and then put a bead of silicone around the first can, or the second can, I guess. You want to set it down on the can, give it a turn. Usually turn it about one full time around, lift it up and down, and then repeat until you get to your mark, 17 high. Here's my second can. All right, here's the 17th can. Now I'm pushing down on all the cans to make sure they're sitting nice and flat in my rig, and adding a brick to the top. And once again, just pressing down, making sure all these cans are flat. Now you have to make 15 of these to make one panel. This concludes part 2. Check us out at cansolar.com.